our Earth, learning all about the wonderful planet we call home. We really live on a wonderful planet. In fact, it is a unique because it's the only planet which supports life. The Earth's surface is covered with 71% water, while only 29% is made up of land mass. The large land masses are called continents. The bodies of water are made up of oceans, seas, bays, and gulfs. There are 7 continents. We have first Asia, Africa, then we have the frozen continent, Antarctica. Just above Antarctica, we have Australia. We have the prolific Europe, and finally, the 2 Americas, North and South America. In ancient times, people believed that the earth was flat, and if you really walked too far out, you would reach an edge and you would fall off. Funny, isn't it? There were some great adventurers like Ferdinand Magellan, the Portuguese explorer who actually tried to find a new route to Asia from the west. Even though he never lived till the end of the journey, his expedition actually completed its journey around the globe. Copernicus was an astronomer who actually proved that the earth was round. With modern-day satellite imagery and photographs from space, we are certain that the earth is round or spherical. The globe we have in our classroom is a small model of the earth. It gives an idea about the shape and location of the continents. We can also see the different countries and the important cities on the globe. The earth rotates on its axis. The northernmost point of the axis is the North Pole, while the southernmost point of the axis is the South Pole. Midway between the 2 poles is an imaginary line circling the earth called the equator. The equator divides the earth into 2 equal halves. These halves are called hemispheres. The half lying above the equator is the northern hemisphere, and the half to the south of the equator is the southern hemisphere. If you look closely at the globe or map in your classroom, there are other imaginary lines. They are called latitudes and longitudes. Let's learn a bit more about both. Click on what you would like to learn about. Latitudes. Latitudes are imaginary lines running parallel to the equator, and they go all the way up to the poles. There are 90 degrees of latitude north and south of the equator. The equator remains at 0 degree. The North Pole is 90 degrees north. The South Pole is 90 degrees south. Some other important latitudes are that the equator at 0 degree and the 2 poles at 90 degree north and south. We have the Tropic of Cancer at 23.5 degree, and then the Arctic Circle at 66.5 degree, and that was the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere, at 23.5 degrees south of the equator, we have the Tropic of Capricorn. At 66.5 degree, we have the Antarctic Circle. So what we have got about the latitudes is that they are parallel to each other and so are also called parallels. The equator is the most important latitude. In addition to the latitude, there are 90 lines north of the equator and 90 lines south of the equator. Being a sphere and circular, the latitudes keep getting smaller and smaller in their radius till they become a dot at the poles. Longitudes are imaginary lines that run from north to south on the globes. Longitudes are also known as meridians. Meridians means midday. So if you are standing on any place on a particular meridian, you will have lunch at the same time. Did anyone see bell ringing? Oh, false alarm. The most important longitude is the 0-degree longitude, which passes through the observatory at Greenwich near London. The 0-degree longitude is also called prime meridian. Like the equator, the prime meridian too divides the world into two hemispheres. The region from 0 degree at the prime meridian to 180 degree east is called the eastern hemisphere, and the region from 0 degree to 180 degree west is called the western hemisphere. Actually, the 180 degree east and the 180 degree west is the same longitude. This longitude is also called the international date line. So what else we can learn about the longitudes? Well, they are not parallel. Longitudes are far apart at the equator, and the gap begins to decrease as we go towards the poles. There are 360 lines of the longitudes. Summary: we have had fun exploring our wonderful home we call Earth. There is so much more to explore. See you soon.